Um,
I mean, all I really did was I followed. Let me go here.
mhm.
Uh,
Yeah, we created a new EC2, and this
yeah,
time we selected Amazon Linux 2. It's a
right.
different image from Ubuntu, which we did for the first half of the assignment or the challenge lab, whatever. And
I'm not gonna actually launch, but if you go here
mhm,
and just so people see, you click on the Amazon Linux and then down here choose two, and then you can use the same key pair, whatever key pair you used from the previous assignment. You choose that. Whatever security group you choose, we did for this the previous assignment. You're gonna choose that. Boom. And then you're set up and you can just launch the instance. So that's really all we did. And then after that, you're just following the instructions in the curriculum over here.
mhm. Yeah, and so far we updated our package manager. We installed HTTPD and MariaDB.
Mhm.
The MariaDB package we installed is specifically for use with LAMP, hence the LAMP-MariaDB. And what HTTPD, again, that's actually the exact same thing that we installed earlier. It's also Apache. It's just got a different name on Amazon Linux 2. So HTTPD just stands for like HTTP daemon, and it's going to run Apache server just like we did before.
And then we just ran the one line start, and then we ran the enable, and it says that it created a symlink. And so I'm about to just check if it's enabled.
Cool. And again, for the recording, LAMP is a tech stack that stands for Linux, Apache, MariaDB, and PHP. So now that we have,
And it's enabled.
cool, now that we've got MariaDB, well, we have MariaDB installed, but I think we got to set that up next, right?
Well, it says to test if PHP is working fine for now, you can create a PHP info page.
Okay, yeah, yeah, that's a good idea. Let's do.
So sudo su.
Okay, so we're using Echo to create a string, which we are going to save into a file called phpinfo.php using the redirect symbol. Yeah, I think you're missing the left and right carets, or the left caret.
Okay, that's good. And then another, this is the actual re
I think
the space www space now or slash.
cool. Okay, so that created a PHP info.php script. That weird syntax we see inside of the double quotations is basically PHP script syntax. The opening caret and question mark tells the interpreter, hey, this is going to be a PHP script, and it's going to run PHP info like a built-in method. And that's all that does. So now we can move on to setting up MariaDB. In that README, that next example is basically just taking everything that you did, Len, and it's
Mhm.
combining it into one bash script. And it's saying if you wanted to, you could just run everything in one go.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. This would be the script, and you just touch lamp. Okay,
Mhm.
cool. So now we're moving on to setting up Maria. That's good news.
Okay, now this is going to prompt you for a few things once you hit enter. If you want to, yeah, like it says, enter or none if you don't want a password and hit no. Otherwise, it's going to make you set a password. This we can just hit no, it doesn't really matter. And I don't think it really matters either, but let's just do no. And definitely do no for this, just so if we wanted to look around in the database, we can. And yeah, hit yes for this. So this is the setup for MySQL. We use the secure installation version of the command to have this like interactive prompt that goes through all of those steps. And now that it's set up, we should be able to enter MySQL terminal. But first, you're going to want to run that command in the next step.
MySQL dash uroot.
Yeah, with
So
that,
to be, just for, I don't know if everyone realized this, but or if it's even said, but MariaDB is an open source spinoff of MySQL, which is why we're using MySQL. That happened, I think, when Oracle purchased MySQL, right? Like the Maria Foundation went off and created their. You're not going to take our freedom. Just saying.
that's definitely some interesting history.
I have a question for the create the PHP test page, like the echo PHP, blah blah blah. I tried to copy and paste the same command and saying that it's not working for me. Do you think for Mac it would be different, a different command?
It shouldn't be different. Can you copy paste exactly what you're typing inside of the Zoom chat?
Yeah.
Do I copy those two carrots in that EOF? Do I do that whole line or is that,
Yeah, copy all of that.
or should I just copy and paste that in there? I mean,
Yeah, I would just copy paste. I mean, there's a lot to type through. It's basically going to be activating like a MySQL terminal, running a command, and hit enter because you didn't set a password, so you should be
that is correct.
cool. So now you are inside of uh,
Maria.
mhm. And
Create a new user.
yeah, go ahead, copy that or type it out.
Verify by password, user at localhost. Okay. It's the following to confirm that the user has been created.
Cool.
Cool. Installing PHP my admin.
Yeah. Now this is
Wow.
going to be basically a browser, a way to access your LAMP stack through your browser and run like administrative commands like creating users, deleting users, editing the database.
Julius, on mine, I'm looking at the table here.
Hmm.
I have the IP address as well as at localhost. And then right now I see that Len has three root and one user.
Yeah.
Is that normal?
Depends. Did you during the interactive part, did you hit yes to the prompt for deleting anonymous users?
No. Everything was no except for the last one. What was the last one?
Okay.
Forgot what the last option was there, but I selected yes, just because you said.
I think you should still be fine. We'll definitely see once we get to the browser what users you can choose from.
Okay.
And let's see.
So I'm not, I mean, I thought sudo yum install
You're
ph.
in the Maria database.
Oh, do I
Also,
need to leave there first?
oh yeah, for the sudo commands, yes.
Oh, good thought. Okay.
And Haisa, what was the after you typed that and you entered it, what was the oh, did you do the thing above too where you hit sudo su so that you could run that as a sudo user?
I did. Or you talking about
Yeah,
somebody?
fine.
Okay.
Now I tried to do the sudo su and then the command that was on GitHub,
Mhm.
and I guess worked.
Okay, okay.
'Cause I was like in a root at IP, blah blah blah.
Yeah, that's what you need to do. Um,
So I just exit
mhm.
after this.
Yep.
Now I'm installing the MariaDB. So the first one I picked no. The second one is no too. It's
Yeah.
for you should remove them before moving to production environment.
Yeah, you don't have to remove any of the users. You don't have to remove the database. You could leave all of that there so that when we look at it inside of the browser, you'll have more stuff to look at. Yeah, the last one is probably the only one you want to respond yes to. Already,
Okay.
the last one I think just resets.
No. I think the last one is remove test database and access to it.
Oh no, don't remove that. Just leave that. Hit no to that one.
Reload privileges tables now.
Mhm.
Reload privilege tables now. I don't know
Yes.
how to. Yes. Okay. Okay. I guess now I'm going to.
Get it.
So similar to what we were looking at in the other assignment, we went into the var www HTML directory because that's where Apache by default serves its starting page. But instead of using wget to grab some static files like HTML,
Mhm.
JavaScript, or CSS, we're actually going to grab this package and we're going to install this. And this is basically a package that will set up phpMyAdmin.
So why were there two options there? Why is there a or there, Julius?
There are different yeah, different packages. So the first one is a zip file, and the second one is tar.gz. It's also a zip archive, but I think it's slightly different. And depending on which one you download, you'll want to run either the top or bottom commands.
Something happened. All right. So delete that file now. Boop.
Yeah, I think the reason we kept both of those examples in there is so in the future, when you um, run into anything else that you might need to set up, if one is available and the other isn't, then you'll have a reference point for what commands to run.
Okay. Is this between the you talking about between the tar file and the zip?
Exactly.
Okay. I see. I've seen both and kind of, blindly unzipped both. So that was it, right? I know we got this line now.
No, if you did the zip file, so you should have
Mhm.
run the top command in step
Oh, got
6.
it. And then so now I do this one.
Hmm.
Oh, that's what I just did.
Oh, yeah, looks like it is actually.
Okay, so let's not do that again.
Okay,
So did that. So sudo. Okay, start MariaDB.
cool.
Sounds like a plan.
All right.
And can use a bash script. So now I should be able to go to the same places before and see my wonderful creation.
Yes.
Okay, so close that because I'm sick of looking at it. Somewhere around here. Oh, there's the dojo jump. And if we refresh,
It's actually going to be a different.
oh, you're right. It's a completely different instance.
Mhm.
Yeah. Testing you, us. Just testing you. Totally passed. Hmm. Oh, it's the crazy. If I didn't give it a name, it's not going to be in here.
No, you need a refresh. It's been refreshed 34 minutes ago at the top. Oh, well, you can do it there too.
Oh, I see. So we want the blank one.
Yeah, that's probably going to be. Yeah.
Kind of knucklehead didn't name his server. Come on, guys. Unprofessional.
It's a private IP address. Is that the one you want?
That's a great question. I think so.
You don't want the public IP address?
Oh, you're right.
I'm not sure. I'm just
I
making
don't
sure
know.
that was
I don't know.
You want the public one.
I had a
Okay.
test page on mine.
Don't want to use the private one to see what happens. It's probably gonna tell me you're an idiot. But... Yep, you're an idiot. Test page. Ta-da!
Cool. Let's add the rest of the path to that. So back in the README, it should tell you to look PHP my admin. So after the address, do a / PHP my admin.
Oh man, I have been on so many random sites where not so much in modern internet time, but there was a period where you type something in, and if you like went just far enough back in the breadcrumbs, you'd be like, boom, I'm in.
Cool. And now you can, yeah, sign into,
The user, right? Was it user or users?
I don't remember.
Well, I know this was password. What up?
Cool.
I will think about it.
Yeah, so now you have a way of playing around with your database, your users. In some of your assessments later on, you'll have the option of setting up your data through a LAMP stack just like this. You'll also have other options. You could, we'll be learning about RDS tomorrow, relational database for Amazon or for AWS, and that will be an option to use for the assessments as well. All right, good stuff. You made it to the end.
Lynn, how did you log in?
With my Jedi mind powers. No, if you remember back on step 27, B, TAC 2, it said user and password.
Oh, I did the no user, no password thing. So if you don't do that, you can't log in.
Not when you're setting up Maria, but when you're setting up my admin, it does it for you. Just put in user and then lowercase password.
Okay.
Yeah, my admin doesn't give you that option. It's like we're not going to let you be foolish and not have any security.
Okay, cool. How's
Cool.
everybody else doing? Cool. Got some thumbs up. All right. I'm going to go ahead, open up breakout rooms if you need to take another break, and we will reconvene at 9:15 for stand down.
Cool. Is there a couple challenges in there for us to go and rock and roll, or what should we be looking at? Just
Yep. There should be, let me just double check right now. Yeah, one challenge. It's an EC2 blog. So you'll be setting up an EC2 and a blog on it, a WordPress blog.
Should we kill this instance that we just created?
Yes, let's go ahead and kill all these instances that we created. I'm going to kill mine too.